You think you're broke because you don't make enough money, right? Wrong. You're broke because the system is designed to keep you that way, and you're letting it win without even knowing it. Listen, I'm going to show you 3 traps that steal your money before you even notice it's gone. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to break free from the cycle that keeps 90% of people living paycheck to paycheck. And in a minute, I'll reveal the one rule that changes everything. But first, you need to see the damage. The automatic drain. You're bleeding money every single month through subscriptions and automated payments you forgot existed. The system counts on your laziness. They make it easy to sign up and annoying to cancel because they know you won't check. Let's say you've got a music subscription for $11 a month. A video streaming service you barely use, $14. A fitness app you open twice, $10. Cloud storage you don't need, $3. A trial you forgot to cancel, $8. That's $46 a month. Doesn't sound like much? That's $552 a year. Over 5 years? That's $2,760 you just handed over for services you're not even using. And here's the opportunity cost nobody talks about. If you invested that $46 a month at an average return, you'd have over $3,200 in 5 years. Wake up. You're working 8 hours a day to pay for apps you don't open. You're trading your life for convenience you don't need. Every month, money leaves your account automatically, and you just let it happen. You complain about being broke, but you won't spend 20 minutes checking where your money actually goes. That's not bad luck. That's not the economy. That's you choosing comfort over control. Today, right now, open your bank statement. Go through every single recurring charge. Cancel anything you haven't used in the last 30 days. No excuses. It takes less time than watching this video. And once you fix that leak, here's where it gets worse. Because even when you think you're being smart with your money, the system has another trap waiting. The lifestyle creep. Every time you get a raise or a little extra money, you upgrade your life instead of upgrading your future. The system teaches you to reward yourself immediately. New phone, better apartment, nicer clothes, eating out more. You think you're leveling up? But you're just locking yourself into a more expensive prison. You get a $200 a month raise. Feels good, right? But instead of saving it, you move into a place that's $150 more a month. You start getting coffee out every morning. $5 a day, $150 a month. You upgrade your phone plan, $20 more. Suddenly that $200 raise costs you $320 in new expenses. You're making more money, and somehow more broke than before. Over a year, that's $1,440 in extra expenses you didn't need. In 5 years, that's $7,200 gone. If you'd invested that $200 instead, you'd have over $13,000. Here's the truth. You don't deserve a reward just because you got a raise. You deserve a reward when you're financially free. The system tricks you into thinking you've made it. Every time you get a little more, so you spend it immediately and stay exactly where you are. Every upgrade is a trap. Every convenience is a chain. And you keep falling for it because it feels like progress. But progress is compound interest. Progress is savings. Progress is freedom, not a slightly nicer apartment. Next time you get extra money, bonus raise, tax refund, whatever, freeze your lifestyle for 6 months. Don't upgrade a single thing. Save or invest every dollar of that increase. Prove to yourself you can do it. That's discipline. So we've stopped the automatic drain. And we've locked down lifestyle creep. That alone saves you hundreds a month. But now we go to the real problem. The one that keeps people trapped for decades. The debt spiral. The system wants you in debt. Credit cards, buy now, pay later. Student loans, car payments. Every single one is designed to keep you paying forever. You think you're buying things you need, but you're actually buying years of your future income and handing it over with interest. Let's say you've got $3,000 in credit card debt at 22% interest. You're making the minimum payment, about $90 a month. You think you're handling it. But at that rate, it'll take you 4 years to pay it off, and you'll pay over $1,300 just in interest. That's $1,300 for absolutely nothing. You could have bought something real with that, or invested it and turned it into $1,800. But instead, you gave it to a bank because you wanted something today that you couldn't afford yesterday. Let that sink in. You're literally paying extra money to own things you've already bought. You're working overtime to cover interest on stuff you don't even remember buying. And the worst part? You think this is normal. You think everyone's doing it? So it's fine. No, everyone's broke because everyone's doing it. Debt isn't a tool. It's a trap. And you're in it because you believed the lie that you can afford something. Just because you can make the payment. Stop using credit for anything except emergencies. If you've got debt, attack it like your life depends on it. Because your future does. Pay more than the minimum. Cut everything else until it's gone. Track the interest you're paying every month. And let it make you angry. Use that anger as fuel. Now here's where people mess up. Even after they've fixed everything I just said. Because knowing what to do means nothing if you don't change your environment. The invisible influence. Your circle is keeping you broke. The system doesn't just trap you with bills and debt. It traps you with people who normalize bad money habits. Your friends go out, so you go out. Everyone's buying new stuff, so you buy new stuff. You're surrounded by people who think being broke is just part of life, and their habits become your habits without you even realizing it. Your friends want to go out every weekend. Dinner, drinks, maybe a concert, $60 a weekend. That's $240 a month. $2,880 a year. You don't even enjoy it half the time, but you go because you don't want to be left out. Meanwhile, nobody in your circle talks about investing. Nobody's building anything. Nobody's challenging you to do better. Over 5 years. That's $14,400 spent on nights you barely remember. Invested? That's over $17,000. Pay attention. Your environment is programming you. You think you're making your own choices, but you're just copying the people around you. And if those people are broke, guess what? You're going to stay broke too. You can't out-earn bad influences. You can't save your way out of a circle that spends everything. This isn't about cutting people off. It's about protecting your future from people who don't care about theirs. Find one person, just one, who's where you want to be financially. Follow their habits. Ask them questions. Change your inputs, and your outputs will change. And if your circle pressures you to spend, practice saying no. I'm good as a complete sentence. Wait, because this next part is what separates the people who escape from the people who stay stuck forever. The income illusion. You think making more money will solve your problems. It won't. The system has convinced you that your income is the issue, but the real issue is that you don't control the money you already have. People making 6 figures are broke. People making $40,000 are building wealth. The difference isn't the paycheck, it's the system they follow. Let's say you make $3,000 a month. After rent, bills, and food, you've got $400 left. You think, if I just made $4,000, I'd be fine. So you get a side hustle, and now you make $4,000. But rent creeps up. You eat out more. You buy a few things you deserve, and suddenly you've still got $400 left, or less, because you never built a system. You just made more money and let it disappear, the same way the old money did. Here's the truth. More money without a system is just more money to waste. You're not broke because you don't make enough. You're broke because every dollar that comes in goes right back out. No plan, no discipline, no structure. The system doesn't care how much you make. It's built to take whatever you've got. And until you build a system that protects your money before you spend it, you'll be broke at every income level. Build a system today. Pay yourself first. The second money hits your account. Move 20% into savings or investments. Automate it so you can't touch it. Live on the 80% that's left. If you can't survive on 80%, your lifestyle is too expensive. Cut it. This is non-negotiable if you want to win. All right, here's what you do today. Step 1. Open your bank app and cancel every subscription you don't use daily. Step 2. Calculate how much you've paid in interest this year. Credit cards, loans, everything. Write that number down and let it hurt. Step 3. Set up an automatic transfer. 20% of every paycheck goes to savings or investing. Before you see it. And listen. Comment below the one habit you're cutting today. Just one. Don't lie to yourself. If you're serious about changing your life, start by admitting what's been holding you back. Subscribe, not for me, for the version of you that's tired of working hard and staying broke. Because the next video I drop is going to show you exactly how to build an income system that breaks the cycle for good. Here's what happens when you follow this. That $46 a month in subscriptions you cut, that's $552 this year you keep. The $200 from your raise that you save instead of spending, that's $2,400 this year. Attack your debt and save $1,300 in interest. Skip the weekend spending and keep $2,880. Over 5 years, we're talking $35,000 plus that stays with you instead of disappearing into the system. And here's the best part. While everyone around you is still complaining about being broke, still making excuses, still trapped in the same cycle, you'll be ahead. You'll have options. You'll have freedom. You'll look back at this moment and realize this was when everything changed. You don't need more money. You need more control. Take it back.